I am back on 2K this year, bitch. Emoji grin, emoji grin.
Rewarded, right? So there's a lot of new offense, which I'm personally looking forward to. But let's talk about defense, because I have committed myself to the defensive end too. So what are some of the new defensive tools that defenders have at their disposal in NBA 2K25?
That's awesome to hear, first of all, that you're playing some defense now. But it's called the defensive cutoff move. So if you're holding the intense defense trigger, you can use the right stick to do cutoffs. And basically, it's just like sliding explosively to the side. And the idea here was to kind of match the dribbler. So the dribbler for years has had these escape moves, right? That you can really explosively go sideways or, step back and create space. So this kind of closes the gap for the defenders who can anticipate well and kind of match the ball handler. They can cut him off, and then you're going to see obvious defensive wins, like the dribbler is going to lose the ball or fumble it. And so you got to play on both ends of the court.
I know a big one that fans have been curious about is how the shot contest system works in 2K25. So talk about some of the improvements to that system.
Yeah, so without going into like crazy detail, we worked a lot of stuff here because I think what the main complaint was is that sometimes you would see something on screen and you'd see a number in the coverage, the coverage data that came out that wasn't necessarily one-to-one with what you expected. So we just went back to the drawing board, and one of the main changes we did here was to make sure
Ye my dat gang. Ick. I get PS5 next week. I am on PS4 till then.
Up next, the Jazz taking on the Lakers. For the Jazz, it's been a disappointing first half of the season. Can they turn things around, starting with a win tonight? Lakers, Jazz, only here on 2K Sports. What better for a Tuesday evening than a little NBA action on 2K Sports? This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Sexton and Markkanen out on the wings. Then there's Keontae George, then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Hendricks in at the power forward position. And for the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward, AD as the center. James is out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Reeves in at the 3 spot. And today will be the first game of 2 in a row between these two teams.
Yeah, these little mini-series are interesting. In the first game, it's all about setting the tone, and both of these teams want to establish momentum early.
Sexton with it. Playing the Clippers, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Kessler. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
James, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Just a master of the mid-range. Look, LeBron James, he knows how to get to his spots and knock down the shot.
Now here's George. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. James against Sexton. Russell from outside. Utah with the rebound. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching. Having your players focus.
The Jazz have gone 1 for 3 so far. George with it, picked up by Reeves. Pass to Kessler. To the paint. Here's Hendricks. Good work defensively by James.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
That one's good from James on the assist from James.
Okay, making some plays there. I wonder who Bronny learned that from.
George against James. Now Sexton cans it with nobody near him.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's James. And he banks in the layup. James has got his second bucket on the night.
Look, the moment he gets it anywhere near the hoop, look, it is over. Just too much strength, too much touch, either hand.
Now here's George. And he also played really well in the win against the Clippers. And the shot goes down.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Well, the Jazz are one of just 10 NBA franchises to never win a championship.
Yeah, you know, it's so hard to believe considering they have the 2nd best winning percentage in NBA history. Think about it. If it weren't for one Michael Jordan, they'd probably have 2 rings.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Jazz. Trailing by 2. Markkanen outside. Back to George. 4 on the clock. Really left him alone that time. George has got his second basket.
Yeah, moving the ball with a purpose. Lowry Markkanen. Nice pass.
Here's James. 23 points his last outing. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. All right, a chance to check out stats for Colin Sexton. And Utah calls time here. Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
Oh, he was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
new group for the Lakers. A big group substitution here for Utah. John Collins checked in for Kessler. Williams comes in for Hendricks. Strus, he's checked in for Markkanen. And Mykhailiuk subbed in for George. Now here's Williams. Back to Sexton. And he's going for the oop here. And they take the lead.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. Inside. Wood outside. Fires the three. Rebounded by Mykhailiuk. Utah leading. Pass to Strus. Some solid D from Wood. The Lakers have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Takes the three. Knocks it down from distance.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Jazz have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Outside Strus. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. Collins, a good look. Wood grabs the board.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
Here's the three. Pippen, no good. Williams passes to Sexton. 4-3. Utah with another miss. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Wood. The three. Fires in the triple.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Now here's Sexton. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. And another miss by Utah. Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Yabusele out to the right wing. And Los Angeles another three.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Utah's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And here's Sexton. Pass to Mykhailiuk to halt the run. No luck on that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back after this word. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook that, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. D'Angelo Russell is out there with James. And it's Reeves in at the small forward position. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
Throw it anywhere near Collins, he'll take care of the rest. Putting his athleticism and length to perfect use.
Now, here is James. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? No, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends. Shoot 2.
That free throw good from James.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Both free throws good from James.
Some things change, but LeBron stays the same. Still the same leader on the floor. The same player. It is truly impressive.
Now here's Strus. Still without a bucket. Here's George. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the night now.
Shooting for Utah. George taking 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
Good on the second one. The Lakers lead by 8. And there's James from the arc. Kessler with a rebound. Quarter number 2 and about a minute in. George outside. Pass to Markkanen. Over Reeves. Markkanen misses. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. James inside. Out to James. Three-pointer. Oh, James knocks down the triple.
And that's the improvement of his game. You've got to guard Braun close at the perimeter. He can be so efficient from out there.
Pass to Hendricks. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's James. Oh, what a tough shot by James.
He's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
To the inside, Strus. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Strus has got his first basket of the night.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
All right, fans.
And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Jazz trail by 9. And Davis with the block.
And this is how AD will lead the league in block shots. It's not just his wingspan, but it's his awareness, his basketball IQ when it comes to reading the game. This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Strus the pass to Kessler. Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up to the rim. The shot comes out.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
No good there, off the double clutch.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Now here's Markkanen. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down low. Oh, and Markkanen finishes.
The big man from Finland, Lowry, getting up.
And for a scorer as prolific as Markkanen, he doesn't need the ball in his hands too often.
So many of his scores come off assists. So just a great sense of when to get into space and become available.
Here's Markkanen, coming in off 21 points in his last outing. Outside Strus. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go. Strus has got 5.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Here's James. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
And Utah calls time here.
Jazz with the timeout. It's time, everyone. Let's hear it for your Laker girl.
Changes for Los Angeles. Christian Wood is checked in for Russell. Cadet comes in for Reeves. And Christie subbed in for James. And a new group getting ready for Utah. Collins, he's checked in for Kessler. Williams comes in for Hendricks. Mikhailuk's checked in for Larry Markkinen. And Sexton subbed in for Strus. The Lakers lead by 8. Davis with it, picked up by Sexton. Look at Davis go to work on the interior.
I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm not going to lie. I'm happy I never had to guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything.
Pass to Mikhailuk. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Stolen by Collins. In transition. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Christian Wood picks one up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Utah shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Williams. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Shoots. A quick shot there. It's off target.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Here's Pippen. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
Incredible. Did you see his mobility? I mean, leans out into space and drains it.
On the wing, Sexton. Collins outside. The rebound by Yabusele.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Puts up a 3. Utah grabs the miss. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second period.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
And it's Wood with the ball for the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11. Fires for 3. Pippen, no good.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
George with it. He has 7. Back to Williams. Sinks that one from the post. And now just a 3-point Laker lead.
Yeah, he was able to take it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. The Lakers on top. They're up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Fans, your Laker Youth Dance team.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 17 points, 2 assists, and 4 rebounds. He seems to have carried the momentum from his last game right into tonight. What do you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
They found a slight edge on the boards, and they've done it with nothing but raw determination. I mean, look, they've got talent. but the passion is there, and that separates these guys. They're simply refusing to give up possession.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Got to give some credit to the energy of their bench. The second unit guys are trying to make a move for themselves tonight. And you know, like the fire under the starters, baby.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Let's go to Kevin Harlan.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So on the floor for Utah, George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. And it's Hendricks in at the four-man spot. Boom! He jams it straight down.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
And it's James with the jam.
Putting some extra juice on that tomahawk, fellas. No one is going to stop that.
Man, when he's coming in with that level of force, that's just too much right there. Now George. He's got 7. The quick look, no good that time.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
And there's the lob. Oh, wow! Set him up and let LeBron finish.
Making it look easy. LeBron James, the old man, can still get up with the alley-oop finish.
By 11. For 3, Sexton. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here he goes. Pass to James. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. There's the strength of the king.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
George for 3. Russell with the rebound.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Pass to James. Tries again. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 3 assists tonight.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
Timeout called, the Jazz.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for Utah. Strus, he's checked in for George. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 15-point game. Pass to Hendricks. Markkanen with it. He's covered by Reeves. Markkanen against Reeves. Sexton looking around. Over Wood. And it's blocked by Wood.
The length of Wood just covers so much ground, as you can see there with that fantastic block.
Jazz trail by 15. Strus finds Sexton. Over to the left wing. Here's Hendricks. Stops the drought. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his second personal
Utah
foul.
shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Jazz, Hendricks. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Collins checked in. Good on both.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor.
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
The 3 is up.
Lakers foul. That's his
Christie's checked in for Reeves. Williams is checked in for Utah. Mykhailiuk comes in for Larry Markkanen.
on the court.
Jazz trail by 16. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Sexton misses.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Pass to connect. Over Strus. And it's Connect missing. Utah has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Here's Mykhailiuk. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Fires the 3. Sinks the tray. Mykhailiuk's got his second basket of the night.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
2 points. That one goes.
Yeah, that's a good look for Collins. I like the offensive approach right there.
To the right side, Christie passes to Russell. The 3 from Wood. Rebounded by Mykhailiuk. Jazz trail by 11. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Collins. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Here's Christie. The 3 from Wood. Buries it from 3. Wood's got 6 points.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Mykhailiuk. He's got 5. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Williams against Russell. The three is up. And it's Wood. That time on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one. Puts up a deep three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 17 at the end of the period. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rip-off passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Christian Wood, Austin Reeves out there with LeBron James. Then there's James, and it's Pippen in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. From deep, Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by James.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Now here's George. Lays it up and banks it in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
The Lakers lead by 18. Wood outside. Pass to James. Tips it. Jazz trail by 18. To the middle. And Markkanen with the stop.
And this is inexcusable. The defense must force Markkanen further away from the rim.
The Lakers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Shot's good by James.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's Utah with the ball, following the score by Los Angeles. And that one's good. Markkanen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
Pippen, no good.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Nice shot by George.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Here's James. After the basket by Utah. Shot from 12. And he gets the jumper to drop. James has got 10 points in just the second half.
Honestly, I feel so fortunate to be able to sit here and watch this because there are not many vintage performances by LeBron James left to go in his career.
Now here's George. Here's Kessler. Kicks it to George. Goes up again. Rebounded by LeBron. James has got 7 rebounds in the game. And slammed up by James.
He may be young, but you can't give Bronny a look at the rim.
Here's George. And Utah calls time here. RJ, what are your thoughts on the new collective bargaining agreement?
I hate it. I think owners should be allowed to spend as much money as they want. I think it should be a spending contest. That's what I think should happen.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Wood. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Pippen. Hendricks is checked in for Utah. Sexton comes in for Strus. Now here's George. Pass to Sexton. Davis on the double team. Markkanen, the pass to Kessler. Here's Hendricks, guarded by Russell. Second chance effort. Here's Kessler. And finally they hit one.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well. Cleaning it up and sending it right back.
James. And the shot goes. James has got 6 here in the quarter.
And it's the level of creativity that separates LeBron. It's second to none because he's such an incredible ball handler also.
Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Markkanen for 3. Unable to get that one. James with the ball. Picked up by Sexton. Here's Hendricks. Outside Sexton. Kessler against James. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
The Lakers lead by 18. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter here. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. James has got 31 points.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now, we don't pick favorites, Richard, but did you have a favorite road city?
Well, it depends on when you ask me, B.A. I love New York. That's my favorite city. I was born in L.A., but there's nothing like going home to Phoenix, Arizona, where I grew up.
And he knocks down the first one. A different look here for Utah. Collins, he's checked in for Kessler. Williams comes in for Markkanen. And Mykhailiuk subbed in for George. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Los Angeles leading by 18.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Lakers.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Here's Pippen. This James on the wing. Goes back up. 6 on the shot clock. It's not going to go for him. Here's Mykhailiuk. The 3. Sexton. Counted from distance.
You have to admire Sexton's confidence. Fantastic initiative in understanding when to shoot off the catch.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pippen, the pass to James. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
.24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Sexton. you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
The biggest reason Sexton was a top 10 pick? Explosiveness. He's tough to slow down.
Colin Sexton at the line for one.
One shot.
Here's Pippen. Fires from deep. He can't hit that time. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
Thank you, fans.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
You'll join us again.
LeBron, this was an outstanding win. What kind of message did you send tonight?
We're not trying to set a message, just trying to improve every time we get an opportunity to come out on the floor and play. We've been doing some good things the last couple months, but we still got a lot of room to improve, and hopefully we continue that.
If your team gets better every game, that's a message that people like to see and hear. Thanks so much, LeBron.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
Goes up.
Mike, one of my favorite things about last year's game was that you guys really expanded the mid-range game, which
Coming right up, the Jazz taking on the Lakers. For the Utah Jazz, it's been a tough road for this team so far. But tonight, they'll have the energy of the home crowd on their side. And they look to ride that to victory. Lakers, Jazz, tip-off just moments away. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And now the Lakers starting group. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's James in at the small forward. And for the Jazz, the guard pair, it's George and Sexton. Then there's Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4. And we know the second night, Greg, of a back-to-back can be rough.
And the NBA has put in work trying to minimize these, but sometimes it's unavoidable. And if you have a long bench, this is when you lean into it.
It'll be Utah off the tip. Pass to George. Markkanen with it. And they double up Markkanen. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball. And that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And, Coach, you watch Markkanen. He's a perfect fit for today's NBA, isn't he?
Yeah, a big guy who can shoot the ball, Kevin. And, look, he's learned to put the ball on the floor, go to the basket. He's a lot stronger than people give him credit for. This guy can really play the game.
Good on the second free throw.
Just so many things Markkanen can do to help your team on both sides.
James, and they double up LeBron. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And Utah has possession. Now, here's George. There's the pass to Kessler. To the inside, Hendricks off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And the dunk by James.
Man, LeBron James, the king, can still fly.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I did catch up with Utah's head coach. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. He said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop them, guys.
Thanks, David. The Jazz shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
One shot.
That's good from Kessler. After bursting onto the scene as a rookie, Coach Van Gundy, expectations certainly increased for Walker Kessler.
Yeah, and Kevin, I think he's handled those expectations well. He knows who he is. He's first and foremost a defensive rim protector and a rebounder. He's a rim runner on offense. He's a pick-and-roll guy, and he knows that he's got to continue to grow in the other areas.
Here's Markkanen. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
And it's sent back by Kessler.
And look, Kessler just has a nose for the ball. He is a certified shot blocker.
Reeves against Sexton. Rebound the Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
And you could sense the difference in energy. They were keyed up, jumping on mistakes. They just outworked them.
You got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
Russell feeling it out a bit, drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's George. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Well, and he was also doing a great job feeding his teammates, racking up the assists. So important to team chemistry.
6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Markkanen can't get it to go. Lakers trail by 3. Here's James. And the dunk by James.
Well, the guard skills are there for Bronny, as you can see on that attack.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Now George. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
George against Russell. Reeves outside. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title, trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they just have to be more patient. Less forcing and more passing.
Good substitution here for the Lakers. Well, we still have about half a season left, but here's where the power rankings stand as of today. Taking a look at Boston. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've claimed the top spot because they've earned it. Some people say they're playing above their heads. I think we're just starting to realize how good this team is.
Here's Williams, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
George keeping those eyes alert.
And here is Los Angeles now. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Utah leading. There's a minute 47 left here in the first quarter. Here's Strus. That's tipped. And here's Pippen. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Here's George. Still scoreless. Pass to Strus. Williams for three. The Lakers with the rebound. Yabusele passes to Christie. Spin for three. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Back to Strus. Outside Williams. Tries it from 19. And it comes off the front of the rim.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Utah's gone 0-2 from deep here, and it's Williams with the jam.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Pippen. From downtown, he makes that one drop. Only a second and 5 tries. Tries back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's George. Off target at the rim. Reeves in the corner. Kicks it to Pippen. Shoots over Strus. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor. But replay's here, and it's here to stay for situations just like that.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead by 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you could pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. A guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented.
They've got Max Strus. He's out there with Colin Sexton. Markkanen is out there with Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4-man position. That's the group right now for Utah. That'll be a 5-second call. And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Lakers, number 1.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Off the inbound. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. James. And there it is for him. James has got his second bucket tonight.
And already with an NBA body, Bronny battling down low.
It's Strus on the wing. Passes it to Kessler. Back to Strus. And Davis pulls it down. Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to Los Angeles.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
Yeah, poor communication at the defensive end. Many of the rotations were late.
And so Wood will bring it up for Los Angeles. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. And Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. We thank you for your report. The first free throw is good.
After suffering a heart attack before his college career even began, to see James playing here and now is special. His story is really inspirational.
LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. James drills them both. Jazz trail by 3. Over to the wing. Kessler passes to Hendricks. Kessler in the post. Wood covering. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, it's hard not to get physical when going up against the guy of Walker Kessler's stature.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Well, where Kessler is elite is on the boards, and he's an excellent rim protector. Those 2 things alone will earn you minutes.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. LA's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Lakers passing it around. James against Strus. Pass to Christie. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Christie's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
Well, that's just excellent offense. If the defense is giving that up, you've got to take it.
Here's Kessler. Good D by Wood.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
The shot's good from Christie.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And stolen by Russell. And pushing it out. Here's Los Angeles. Christie can't make it. Jazz trail by 8. Markkanen looking it over. And the shot is good.
Yeah, he's not just a perimeter shooter. Markkanen will take it right at you.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. So Colin Sexton is 6'3". He has the frame of a point guard, clearly. But Stan, his game is putting up points, and he can do it in a hurry.
Yeah, and Kevin, look, he's done it pretty efficiently in recent years. We have a lot of point guards in the league who are primarily scorers. And Sexton, though, you've also got to give him credit. He's made great strides as a playmaker.
He has indeed. Now here's LeBron. Lauri Markkanen unable to get his last shot to go.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
The pass to Kessler. Screws in the corner. From 13, Christian Wood grabs the rebound.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
Here's LeBron. Pass to Christie. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Christie's got his third bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Jazz call time here.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. John Collins, he's checked in for Walker Kessler. Williams comes in for Markkanen. Mikhailov's checked in for Max Strus. And George is subbed in for Colin Sexton. Now, here is George. He has yet to score. It's good.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all three levels.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. And here's what the schedule looks like for the Los Angeles Lakers. On Thursday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. And then on Saturday, they'll face off against DeAndre Jordan and the Denver Nuggets.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
Reeves outside. Jacks up a 3. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
To the paint. Here's Hendricks. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, that is why George was a first-round pick. He's adept at moving the ball.
Reeves with it. He's got 6. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. Williams against Christie. Williams kicks to George. Here's Mikhailoff. Outside Williams. A 3-ball. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. Looking at the Lakers, Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
The way they're shooting it from deep, they're going to be hard to beat. This team has a lot of confidence and lets it fly without hesitation. Defensively, you have to force them off their spots. You have to put the ball on the floor.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Jazz.
They wouldn't be in such a deep hole if they hadn't given up so many offensive rebounds. Getting out hustled, getting moved around, losing possession. The one thing you can control is effort.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side. How about that?
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Hendricks passes to George. And James pulls it down.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
So the Lakers 5 right now. The guard spots filled by Russell and Reed. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's James in at the 3, the small forward. James has a two-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got the lead up to 10 now for the Lakers.
An unselfish young player. If there's a better shot to be had, James is going to find it.
Outside, marking it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Passes it to Hendricks. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And that one misses.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now, here's Sexton. Hard to imagine, but the stats are tremendous as he averages close to 27 points a game. Nobody near George. It's good from long range. George has got 5.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
You know, talking to Keontae George, he credits film watching for much of his success. I like that kind of element he brought up.
Yeah, they say he also spends a lot of time talking to veterans on the team, seeks advice from them and coaches. He's a real student of the game, and that has helped speed up the process.
Boy, a guy like that, coach, has got to be fun to coach.
Yeah, those are the guys you're looking for.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
switch here. Strus is checked in.
And taking a look at some numbers for George. Over the last month, getting it done. Averaging about 18 points per, 7 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Well, this staff loves coaching him, and his teammates love playing with him. He's just an unselfish guy who makes everyone around him better.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times in the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure. And we've got a moment now to look at the rebounding trend over the last few months for John Collins.
And those are some numbers that he can't be happy about. His rebounding totals have taken a dip over the past few months. He's got to get back to giving the kind of effort on the boards we were seeing from him earlier.
Lakers leading by 9. And they double up James. Out to Russell. Fires the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Russell's got 6 points.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
Sexton on the wing. Pass to Kessler. Knocked away. Now here's James. 6 points for him. Timeout called the Lakers.
I am back on 2K this year bitch emoji grin. Skipping some comments. I am finna bust yo ass like back in 2K18. You got PS5. Ye my dad gang. Ick. I get PS5 next week. I am on PS4 till then. I bet I'm going to get the PS4 version once my shit done. I am back on 2K this year bitch emoji grin. Skipping some comments. I am finna bust yo ass like back in 2K18. You got PS5. Ye my dad gang. Ick. I get PS5 next week. I am on PS4 till then. I bet I'm going to get the PS4 version once my shit done. I am back on 2K this year bitch emoji grin. Skipping some comments. I am finna bust yo ass like back in 2K18. You got PS5. Ye my dad gang. Ick. I get PS5 next week. I am on PS4 till then. I bet I'm going to get the PS4 version once my shit done.
Look who it is.